Ethan Hawke, control your fucking kids, dude. Jeez.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to We Watched a Movie. I'm Mike. Jay's not with us today. He's gone to a wedding. Who goes to weddings? He'll be with us for the internship review on Monday. The Purge. Now, when you say the words The Purge to me, the first thing that I usually think is what I do in the bathroom after a long night of drinking. It stars Ethan Hawke, who's badass in this movie. From the get-go, let's just say Ethan Hawke is a badass. And it's a cool concept. We're in the year 2022, I think, and crime has just gone way down. Unemployment's at 1%. Everything's great and wonderful. And the reason is because one night a year, America lets everybody run the streets wild for 12 hours, and they call it the Purge. They can do anything that they want to do. They can murder people, they can steal. These people go out once a year for 12 hours, and they just fucking go apeshit. Because of this catharsisness that we get it out of our system one night a year, crime is usually down and everything's fine. Now, Ethan Hawke sells security systems to this rich neighborhood they lives in. He's gotten freaking rich off of it because of the Purge. Because these rich people, one night a year, their shit's protected. They can hang out, in the house if they don't want to go out, stealing shit. Which, why would you, if you're rich? There's a critter in my ceiling. I swear to God, I don't know what that is. What the fuck? So Ethan Hawke, the Purge comes along, and Ethan Hawke's stupid son lets in this guy who's outside. What the fuck? This guy's running around outside screaming, "Somebody help me, they're trying to kill me. Please, somebody let me in." His stupid son undoes the code, and then these dudes show up in these freaky freaking masks, and they're like, "Yeah, we want to kill that guy, so if you don't let him out and give him to us right now, we're going to break in and kill your whole family." And we can. The main villain trying to break into the house, aside from being the lead singer of AWOL Nation,
No more destination, no more pain.
he is creepy looking. It's just because he's so clean cut or whatever, and he's got this long. It's like that dude in Funny Games, if you've ever seen Funny Games. They get in their security cameras and stuff, and they're putting guns to their own heads, and this girl's got a machete, and she's going back and forth on her throat, and they do some really creepy stuff that's just creepy imagery, kind of like it was in The Strangers when they were trying to bust in the house, and that your next movie that's going to come out. So that stuff, it's typical horror stuff, them trying to get in, home invasion stuff, but it is scary. It's hard not to be scared by that. We all have homes, and we all don't want other people in them. Like that fucking critter. First thing I noticed about The Purge is it's shot really well. The whole movie looks amazing. It's got just the cinematography is really good. This whole thing takes place inside this rich guy's house, but the whole direction really adds to the atmosphere of the movie. And there's some great action scenes in this movie, surprisingly. I did not expect to see that. There's some scenes where Ethan Hunt gets in a fight with a couple of these guys that have broken into that house, and it's awesome the way it's shot. He turns into, Ethan Hunt in Training Day, but it's still badass. The way that the action scenes are shot is really good. It gets a little shaky camera or whatever, but they're just fun. There's at one point this girl is swinging an axe at his head while he's fighting the other dude, and it's just really well played out, really well done action. There's a few jump scares, so just watch out for that. They do go for the cheap jump scare every once in a while, and it does work. For the most part, I wouldn't call it a horror movie at all. There's not a lot of scares in it, but it is a thriller. And depending on who you are, the jump scares and stuff's going to get you. And it's a freaky proposition. It's a freaky thing to think about. But apart from that, it's a straight up thriller. But it was a pretty fun movie to watch, I gotta say. A running time of 1 hour and 20 minutes, but it didn't feel too short at all. It felt like it was, just the right length. And Ethan Hawke, I'm sure I've called him Ethan Hunt in this review. I'm going to go ahead and apologize for that now. He was in Sinister, and when you put an actor like that in these horror, thriller movies or whatever, just to kind of anchor it, you've got that one really good actor, it really just does wonders for the movies. Jessica Chastain was in Mama. She was really good in that. And his wife in this is that chick who sleeps with her brother in Game of Thrones. Only she does the same Jessica Chastain thing. She gets the black hair or whatever. And what got on my nerves about this movie is Ethan Hawke's kids. They are stupid, and he has no control over them whatsoever. This girl, she's dating this guy who's too old for her, and he's kind of annoying and just I love you, for 10 minutes of the friggin' movie. This one little kid, he doesn't want anybody to get hurt or whatever. He doesn't want the Purge to happen and blah, 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 blah. And he doesn't get it. So he's the one that caused all this shit to happen. He let that dude in, and throughout the whole movie, he just fucks everything up. And if he's not fucking up, then his stupid sister's screwing it up. They're just trying to get their own family killed. They must be. That's all I can say. Kids are just annoying and dumb. They just screw everything up. And Ethan Hawke has no control over him. He's a super weird happy-go-lucky businessman. He's always happy. His daughter's like, "I fucking hate you, and I don't want to eat dinner anymore. Can I go to my room, asshole?" And he's like, "Sure, honey. Thank you for coming to dinner." For the most part, The Purge is a pretty exciting movie. They don't focus too much on the whole like aspect of the Purge itself. Like they could have gone into detail and showed a whole lot more footage and stuff like that. But instead, they focused on this one family inside this household. And some people might be disappointed by that because we've seen a bunch of home invasion movies before. But they did it really well. Ethan Hawke's amazing in it. I'm gonna give The Purge an 8.0. I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. If you could purge yourself for 12 hours, you can go out and do anything you want to. You could kill anybody you want to. I'm not saying you want to kill anybody. I probably wouldn't myself because I would still feel like shit about it. And that's not to say there aren't people out there I would like to kill. So what would you steal? What would you do? Would you just stay home and try to protect yourself? Would you go out and try to do some shit? What would you try to do? Comment below, let me know. I'm Mike from We Watch the Movie. I'll see you guys next time.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.